Hello everyone, this is TVC News at 10, reaching you live from our headquarters here in Lagos. We'll begin from the National Assembly, where the Senate has set up an ad-hoc committee to immediately investigate the involvement of the Nigerian Customs in the killing of suspected smugglers in Katsina State over the years. The 11-man committee will be chaired by Senator Francis Fadahunsi, and it has 6 weeks to complete its investigation into the alleged abuse of firearms by customs officers and report back to the Senate. National Assembly correspondent Senator Francis reports.
The situation at border communities with regards to how customs officers carry out their fights against smugglers has come up on the floor of the Senate. Senator Yar'Adua expresses deep concerns over what he describes as the unprofessional handling of arms by officers of the Nigerian Customs Service and the fact that those culpable are yet to be identified and brought to book.
The Senate recalls that in September 2021, personnel of the Nigerian Customs Service shot at the convoy of the former Katsina State Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Alhaji Umar Gojo Gojo, while driving from Daura to my Adwa local government area of Katsina State. Worried that the inability to checkmate this recurring abuse of firearms by officers of the Nigerian Customs Service.
A cross-section of lawmakers contributed to the motion. They insist the matter must be handled seriously and urge the government to adopt more proactive ways to stop the activities of smugglers as well as curb retaliatory attacks between officers and smugglers.
The issue is there must be reward and sanctions. For those that have killed or maimed people, there must be consequences.
Mr. President, we need to call on the new administration to start removing the bad egg, particularly those ones that on border drill, there are many squad.
After the debate, the Senate advised the Customs Service to improve on the training of its personnel in handling firearms, especially to ensure discipline and self-restraint when dealing with citizens.
I think the lives lost are too numerous, and if we allow it to continue, it means that people have to desert the border towns, and these are their ancestral homes.
The Nigerian Customs Service will be on the radar of the Senate's ad-hoc committee set up to investigate the alleged killings of some suspected smugglers. Hopefully, if this matter is resolved, it will restore calm to the border communities in the country and also check the unwholesome activities of smugglers who also put the residents in harm's way. Senator TVC News, Abuja.
In the Green Chamber today, the House of Representatives confirmed the newly appointed service chiefs. The nominees were screened on Monday, and at Wednesday's plenary, the committee, through its chairman, Babajimi Benson, laid its report. The report was thereafter considered and adopted by the House at the Committee of the Whole.
The service chiefs were screened on various pertinent matters, and various questions were asked them. The questions included questions on internal security, on military hardware, equipment, upgrade of security architecture. Questions were asked on external military relationship, on funding, on transparency and accountability. We have the report which we submitted to this honorable parliament, and we urge and pray that the report is considered and approved.
That Major General Christopher Wabin Musa be confirmed as the Chief of Defense Staff of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, having successfully undergone the screening process of this committee. The question is, are we in support of recommendation 1? Those in support say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. So we say number 1 recommendation is carried. Number 1 recommendation carried. That Major General Torid Abiodun Lagbaja be confirmed. Recommendation 2 carried. Recommendation 3 carried. Recommendation 4 carried.
Maysoma Ejikeme has formally apologized to the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board over the forgery of a UTME result. The 19-year-old tendered the formal apology at an investigative hearing of the House of Representatives. And this is a day the board says 109 candidates who committed similar infractions in the aftermath of the 2023 UTME are being investigated by security operatives. Jokedisa has details.
19-year-old Maysoma Ejikeme has been dominating the media space in the past weeks. She had, through the Anambra State Ministry of Education, protested to JAMB for not recognizing a purported score of 362 in this year's UTME. Her claims turned out to be untrue, and JAMB slammed her with a 3-year ban. She is also to forfeit her 249 marks in the exam.
Is it the wish of the committee to take her in the open or to take her in a closed session along with other witnesses?
This investigative hearing is for the House to add its voice to the call for justice in the matter.
And recommend appropriate actions to address identified shortcomings.
JAMB Registrar Ishak Oloyede gives an extensive explanation into the activities of the board and gives reasons why it is impossible to forge or fake its results.
She first checked it on the 4th of May at 10:37 a.m. The system replied her and sent a copy to me to say, "Dear Ejikeme Joy Maysoma, registration number so FF, your UTME result is as follows, totaling 249.
It took the committee some minutes and a closed-door meeting before it agreed that Maysoma Ejikeme be brought before the full glare of the cameras. The lady at the center of the controversy reads a prepared text apologizing not only to JAMB but also to Nigerians for her embarrassing act. But she calls on the board to revisit her 3-year ban.
It is not in my character and personality. Therefore, I plead for leniency and total forgiveness for my misconduct. I want to emphasize my genuine commitment to making amends. It is through this understanding of self-reflection that I willingly accept the recommendations, and I wholeheartedly accept to rectify my mistakes.
The lawmakers advised Maysoma Ejikeme to learn from her mistakes and never tread the disgraceful path again, as they called on the Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board to continue to fortify its database to make forgery an impossible task. Jokedisa, TVC News, Abuja.